The following is an official notification and disclosure. The disclosure is required by the following organizations: the United Nations, the Department of Defense, the National Education Council, the IRS, and PBS. This disclosure is produced by Rioan Technology. Rioan Technology is a think tank that's important in the United States. The person speaking is the CEO of Rioan, William Brosey. Rioan is a privately funded operation responsible for much of the security of the United States. A. Necessity of disclosure. This disclosure describes a vital problem of interest to anyone who uses electronics in the United States. B. Method of free disclosure. Those responsible for media outlets will produce media appropriate for the United States audiences and worldwide audiences concerning the topic. Due to the nature of the operation, it is not necessary to disclose Rioan. Please do not disclose William Brosey, as he's not a quote-unquote celebrity or a quote-unquote Elon Musk, please. He is not a public disclosure figure as Elon Musk or a person such as Eli Whitney. I get a lot of work done by being private. Thank you. C. Authorization for disclosure. The fact that I'm saying this, it makes the authorization obvious, please. This disclosure focuses on the area of electronics. There is a large error in electronics existing today. That error is in the area of truthfulness of descriptions of technology. I will give a basic example. The following is a common advertisement for electronics technology. The advertisements in general must A. describe the product being advertised, B. use relations to existing knowledges or advertisements that fully disclose any limitations or purposes of the product, and C. fully disclose the fact that a product is being advertised using some standard advertising nomenclature. The following is an advertisement for Best Buy televisions. The following is the actual advertisement on the same page. The previous actually is not illegal because those who use that method for obtaining this specific device know this. This is a problem, however. The way most people purchase a TV, most people, they walk into Best Buy, they point at a TV that quote unquote looks pretty, and they follow the instructions, including, in most cases, giving private bank information to a minor who has not been properly trained, because it's not possible to properly train a minor in proper credit handling procedures. That includes the minor very often authorizing a bank account in excess of more than Best Buy is allowed to authorize. There are a lot of cases where essentially a 15-year-old girl opens Capital One account or the equivalent. The problem there is obvious. The solution to that problem requires advanced technology that is able to insulate people from not knowing what's going on. These advanced technologies must ensure that at points of sale and other locations, consumers actually have available the information necessary to say yes or no. This is the main one. There may not be a situation where a personal majority asks a teenager whether or not provision of credit is appropriate. I'm going to say that last one. There may not be a situation possible where a person of majority asks a person who is in high school whether or not provision of credit is appropriate. To solve that problem, we must ensure that a machine offers credit. That means that it must appear on a screen. Do you want to apply for a Best Buy card? That offer must be made by technology. The process of application of credit, of course, if we're going to use brain, must occur in the side of Best Buy, not at the point of sale where the witness and deputy, again, is a 15-year-old child who is then possibly subject to, things that no one of that age is deserving to be responsible of. Disclosure ends there. The following will be the work being done by Rioan Semiconductor to bring modern technology innovation to the United States. My name is William Brosi. I am the CEO of Rioan. We define intelligence applications. A teenager asked me to add the following. It is a requirement of working on the Best Buy showroom that the individuals on the floor, regardless of their age, sell credit services. They are specifically instructed to have specific appearances. And they do say, look sexy and cute, so that they apply for Best Buy cards. That is actual instruction, given to the people on the sales floor of Best Buy. Obviously, the implication is to use an appearance of sex to sell credit to customers, and those ladies very well know that the only wise thing for them to do is to comply and wait for people like me to clean it up. Please. Of course, the thing is, Best Buy is not the problem here. That's just one place where the problem occurs, because equal problems occur in most restaurants. And frankly, equal problems occur in most gas stations. The problem is this one. Adults are supposed to have sufficient knowledge in their private cerebral cortexes to know whether or not expenditure of money is appropriate. The problem in the end comes to those who are responsible, please, for educating the public on proper purchasing procedure. However, in the United States, there is no such person. Well, guess what? That person exists now. It is me. So we have a larger problem because that means the entire security of the United States now lays in the hands of one person. Seriously. Because that would mean everybody without a financial advisor, which would be basically everybody who is not actively involved in investing. Using some numbers from Yahoo Finance, that's 50% of adults. That would mean 50% of adults in this country are quote unquote obeying a phone and most often quote unquote following the cuteness as a method of knowing whether or not financial expenditures are appropriate. Seriously, that means the problem in the United States is 50% of the adult population being less knowledgeable of correct financial handling than most people in 8th grade. Honestly, I'm going to final that problem. The problem is 50% of the adult population of the United States not having the credit savviness of the average student in public school in 8th grade. This necessitates a caste system in the United States. To not implement this caste system spells financial disaster and disqualification for the United States. The alternative is to be quote unquote ruled by AI. Of course, people are choosing the second one. Officially, the United States is controlled by the Rioan AI management system, which will be fully disclosed starting what you just heard. That system will control the United States until or if enough of the adult populace exists in the United States that it is no longer necessary. That system, of course, is easy to bypass. Everybody who is able to plan their own finances does so. The reason why the system in the end controls the United States is because it performs the function of a virtual representative, because that same 50% honestly votes in a way that may as well not be voting. In other words, they hit the Republican button. That is not voting. That is following a procedure basically authorizing use of this AI system to regulate your life. Please.